Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Let's play another run of Monster Train. I don't know, I had fun on the random last turn. Let's do another random one. Let's not focus on rank 25ing everything immediately. Let's have some fun. Umbra, Stygian Guard. Okay, timeout. We just did Umbra Primary. I know I do this resetting all the damn time, but we just did Umbra Primary. Let's do Hellhorned Melting. Actually, we need a victory on Hellhorned Umbra. No wins yet. Want to do Hellhorned Umbra? I know I was just saying let's not worry about rank 25ing something, but I don't want Umbra Primary when we just did Umbra Primary. I'll take Umbra Secondary. And immediately I love this because I love the synergy between playing imps and killing them. So if we could make like a Tumbra Assault holdover and make an imp endless, we could play him every turn and get imps, or get morsels out of him. Sap Seraph. Imps. Let's see what we get. Morsel units get damage shield. Deal 2 damage to the rear enemy unit when a morsel is eaten. Okay, I like both of these. Turning the morsels into a damage shield is nice. Especially if you get a lot of abilities to create morsels, and we actually do. 2 Tumbra Assaults, a lot of Shade Splitters, we can use them as damage shields, essentially. So I think it's better to have this than the deal 2 damage, because deal 2 damage is not that much, you know, especially late game when the enemies have 5 HP at a minimum. But we'll go for that morsel damage shield and see what we can get out of it. Slay Armor Multi-Strike. I think out of these, I love the Slay more. I understand the value of, you know, Armor, Slay, Revenge, but we don't have that option. And Armor 10 sucks, but we'll do what we have to do to get money early, and I think we'll be okay with our champion. And again, we can always, you know, tank him up if we need to. So I think we will, like, champion maybe the 2nd floor. Problem is they're not getting a kill, but nothing's getting a kill because I can't kill the units. So maybe we'll put them at the top, and we'll put train stewards down beforehand. Okay, I like that. And we'll try to work through your armor so the champion can get a kill. If we buff his attack enough, he might be able to get a kill. No, Tumbra Assault first. Definitely. So you're gonna do 5 damage. This means you'll have 45 health. Exactly, I think. And it's basically as good as we can get it. Okay, how much damage are we doing with our champion? 32. Okay, maybe with the Molting Imp, 5, 6, 7, we can do another 7. Nah, we're not even getting close. Man, how the heck do you get the kills with the champion here? They just have too much health. I mean, if we didn't take the armor, certainly we could have done it, but I think we just have to accept that these units are gonna hit the pyre pretty much. We'll put down an imp for energy. We'll put down an imp for doing some damage. And we will create another morsel if we can. You know, I guess it's possible we could get a kill on this guy next turn. It's gonna be tough, but we could do it. We need more morsels, and we need to do 10 damage next turn, which I don't think we can do. Although, I don't know, you know what? It's not enough, it's 5 damage. But still, it at least gets a kill. You die, which is nice. All right, we did what we could. Our pyre is gonna take some licks. Fair enough, game, fair enough. So let's make sure that we, you know, damage shield down here. It's the whole point of having that artifact. Our pyre took 4 damage. Admittedly, that's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. 4 damage on the pyre, who cares? Please tell me I'll get morsels next turn, or anything that can block for my champion. Okay, we at least got 1 morsel, which will, oh, with the damage shield too? Oh man, that's so good. Not enough to kill him, so our Pyre's gonna take another 5. But we got very poor luck here. I'll call it, we got very unlucky. We couldn't get a single slay trigger, we were doing like 40 damage. We need a vent. Imps are good too, and in fact, a molting imp is kind of like having a vent. And I think we'll just take more morsels. I don't think you can go wrong taking morsels, and I think you can't go wrong taking a gorger. The question is, what do you want? You want the tank, because you put the champion behind the tank and all of a sudden you're slaying, hopefully, more frequently. And we will go Hellhorn unit, because I think we want units early. Demon Fiend, Horned Warrior, huh? You're gonna make me choose? You're gonna make me choose in this run? Well, we do have the Pyre Chomper. You know, there's a possibility we could pull the Demon Fiend out, but if you make the Horned Warrior large, he's essentially a Demon Fiend. We've had our Demon Fiend fun. What did I say? Except even before you do that, you go Crucible Collector. Yeah, even before you make Horned Warrior. I mean, he's a 45, man. But no, why mess with it? You know that this works. You know it works well. You know, I'll give you damage shield. There you go. I'll give you damage shield, and am I gonna put rage on something? No. I don't think we need rage. We just need our champion to be better. Be better, champion. Be better. I don't mind you guys having more attacks. I really don't. You're gonna have spikes already. But we do a lot of damage, and we lifesteal now, so we have healing. That's one reason why I do like this Crucible Collector. You have healing without needing green. Low capacity. You are spikes, not haste. I'm just double checking. I don't want to make that mistake. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the capacity to play what we want, but you know, we can still do this, do this. You know, honestly, we could get some good value out of you here. You're gonna get a kill? I think if you're gonna get a kill, I will do it. I like the idea of you having a damage shield. We'll feed you. Must feed. You're dying. Why are you dying? Spikes. Makes sense, actually. You have 2 damage shield, but if I kill you, all of a sudden we're not dying. I think you do want to play Horned Warrior. I'm gonna play you at the top. I'm gonna play you at the top because I am pretty certain that we're gonna have respite. And if we're gonna have respite, I'd like to maybe draw a Train Steward to put in front of the champion, and we can put a Train Steward in front of the Horned Warrior. You know, put blockers in front of the high damage units. So we'll get morsels. We will. I mean, we're gonna play everything on this turn because we're not gonna draw our cards anymore. You know, we're gonna. This is it. This is it. So you're gonna die, which is fine. We're gonna have a lot of morsels. I wouldn't mind giving you +6 health. Let's give you the energy since you benefit from it, and then we'll give you attack because you benefit from it. Hopefully we draw morsels and Train Stewards, lovely. Question is, what do you play? You're getting a kill, which is very good. So I think you, because you do 8, I think you put out a more, well, it doesn't matter if you put out a Train Steward or a Shade Splitter, it's the same value. Because the damage shield's gonna block both shots. So we might as well put out a Train Steward so we have the Shade Splitter for something else, weirdly enough. I think we're gonna be just fine though. We did 45, which is not a lot, but you're gonna easily die on this floor. Why aren't you drawing anymore? I only draw 5 a turn, unless you mean something else. Dun 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 dun. I really like Horn Break. Yeah, I really like this card. The Rage is, like, we could go heavy on the Imps, but we're already kind of going with the morsels for blocking and for buffing. We don't really need imps for that, but I really like the piercing. I won't be drawing anymore, so I might as well. We had 11 cards in our draw pile, so I couldn't shuffle to get the cards back to play before the boss, reached the top floor anyway. So I might as well play the cards, even if they consume or I'm getting low value from them, because I'm not drawing them again before the boss hits the top floor. That's what I meant. I said we won't be drawing anymore. What I meant to say was we won't be drawing these cards anymore because of our draw pile thickness. Horn Break with +10 is super nice. It is, that's why I'm taking it. We don't need another Atumbar, we have 2. Dun 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 dun. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Is it bugged that it still deals X damage when X is 0? I mean, it does the animation, but it doesn't deal damage. But if you have a +10 magic power on Vent, it will still deal 10 damage, which makes it pretty good. We're gonna go unit upgrading. I don't think we need any more units. We just want to upgrade the ones that we have. An Endless unit is pretty good if it's like... Yeah, what if we take Endless Pyre Chomper? That's a bad idea. I don't want 4 energy every turn. I mean, it's nice if we have a lot of card draw, but we don't. So instead, let's just buff you a little bit. Oh man, these buffs are actually like pretty bad. I mean, a Molting Imp Endless is good for crowd control. I think we can have 1 Endless Imp that comes back every turn. You know what, I will put 510 on the Crucible Collector. At a 40-70, he's beefy enough, but I really want like either large or +25 health for the Horned Warrior, I think. I'm not gonna take these. I took one of them last time and it like was unplayable. We don't have a million energy. We don't have, the horn of ice cream. 1 damage on explosion. We don't rely on damage shield for anything. And what that means is that our Endless Imp is actually pretty good at dealing with crowds. If only we can draw that Endless Imp. Okay, damage shield 2. No. Let's ice you. We're not gonna play anything on the bottom floor. We're gonna play you at the top. We're gonna play you here. We have room for 5 morsels. I got 5 morsels. I got your morsels right here. You need freaking health, my dude. I'll give you health in the future, don't worry about it. At least you do have 1 damage shield. You need to get played. All of a sudden our champion is getting a kill this turn, a kill next turn, you gotta love it. You have 2 damage shield. Let's ice I mean, if I ice you, you're hitting Daedalus, which seems great. I think I want to ice you. I think I want to ice... I mean, you're already hitting Daedalus, actually, so let's not worry about that. Let's ice you so that our champion can get a kill next turn and make it very easy for him. Bomb makes it a little bit more difficult, but that's why we have Morsel Damage Shield technology. Winged technology. Why is it winged technology when it applies to morsels? So I don't want to put the morsel here to deflect anything. I'd rather put him down here to ensure we get 1 kill. Summon morsels every turn. I will put that here, and then we are going to abandon the bottom floor. I let my champion die. I'm a moron. It doesn't. I don't think it's gonna matter, but that was extremely dumb. Like absurdly dumb. Whatever. That was like the most dumb thing I've ever done. That's how dumb it was. dun 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 dun. Yeah, I think we'll still be fine. You're taking 1. Not much we can do about that. Got a horn break. Lifesteal starting to stack. I mean, he does 40 damage with 70 health and lifesteal. He's already killing Daedalus, I think. We got nothing to worry about there. Lifesteal. Well, might as well. Should have put him in front too. I think he'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine, but I still should have put him in front. All right. Let's upgrade our champion so I'm less likely to accidentally get him killed, I hope. That was actually closer than I thought it would be. The Satumbra morsel creator is pretty good, but I don't know, it could be better. Create copies of a morsel. I love this card. We don't really need targeted damage because we have a whole bunch, especially in the imp. I think a Shroud Mitosis is great. I think a Consumer of Crowns is playable, weirdly enough, and we'll take Capacity. So we can play Consumer of Crowns if we play like 2 imps, and one of them is an energy imp. So he's gonna be playable. We're gonna see Consumer. I can't believe it. I don't believe it. Seven energy on the first turn. Summon 4 random units. I do not want to summon random units. It might screw me up. We're gonna take 7 energy. Unnecessary, but we'll do it anyways. Train Steward can get killed. Torch can get killed. And our champion is... Rail Beater would have been a nice tank for your champ. You know who's also a nice tank? Consumer of Grounds. Do we want revenge? No, we have tanks. So we're gonna make you better slaying. Who are our tanks? Consumer. Spikes. Our champion is gonna die, but I have already accepted it. Even when I was clicking the button, it's like, sure, I don't mind. We can give him damage shield if we let him gorge. So if we play him up high, we can gorge him for a bit first. But yeah, we know it's gonna happen. So you know what, you get placed as far back as you can, I think. Well, we do 50 damage. It's not enough to get a kill though. You have damage shield, which is nice. Okay, you're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. We have 6 energy. We're not doing anything with which kind of sucks. Let's give you a damage shield and health. Give you health. Give us more energy. There's my consumer. We got an imp. Can we play you? No! We need better imps. These imps aren't good enough. Also, you're dying. Thank you. And our champion is getting a kill next turn, which I like. You are hasting up to the top floor though, which does suck. So let's ice that problem. Train Steward can be put out to die. That's 3 health. Rather you get the health. You know what? Morsels will die if I put him down here. So put you there. Put you there. Put a Train Steward here. Dun, dun. There's my Gorge unit. So I think we're just gonna have these guys just be the bottom floor, essentially. Are they hasting? They are hasting up to the top. So the top floor is gonna be awful busy. Busy, 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 busy. And they're gonna hit the pyre, but our pyre is not taking much damage at all, so I really don't mind. Oh, let's go! Kill them all! That's pretty good. Definitely just gonna not torch you. We have a better solution here. And you have damage shield, right? So you might as well tank a hit. You might as well tank a... Oh, I see. Put you there. Damage shield. Could give you, like, significant lifesteal. I'd like to give you attack as well, so that's this one. That's a lot of damage shield. And all the morsels live, too. So that sucked for the pyre damage. There's not much we can do about it, though. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. You know what we can do here, which is lovely? Make sure you take 31 damage. So you're gonna die to my my champ. You're all dead. Might as well gorge. We're losing units, but we expected to lose units. We traded pyre damage and units for. I don't even remember what the bonus was. I don't pay attention to that usually, which is probably a bad thing, but it happens. Anyways, you're toasted. You might as well, Mr. President. That's pretty good. You took 30 damage. This is what I'm talking about. Now we're gonna be able to play Consumer of Crowns. Thank you very much, Consumer of Crowns. Imp in a box? You know what? Why not? Trigger feeding on morsels. I don't think we need this. I really want to make a feast regurgitate work. I just don't think this is the time. I think it's going to be on a Umbra primary, maybe melting secondary, so you can get super value out of the constant dying. But I don't know. Regardless. Let's go left. Our units are playable now. Let's upgrade them. Endless Consumer of Crowns. I mean, as cool as that sounds, I think I'm just gonna go almost straight for the reroll. That's good enough. And we're gonna multi-strike the Consumer. And we might as well give him a whole bunch more health. Fantastic. Let's remove a Train Steward. Sorry, but we don't need these anymore. Oh man. Maybe Feast could be good for the guy that gorges for damage, but that's probably a bad thing to build a deck around. So Shadow Eater, I feel like I don't want him to, oh man, the sweep is gonna suck, but I think we do it anyways. Shadow Eater, the thing is, since he heals, usually you want him to take damage and then heal the damage that he took while also doing more damage. But admittedly, if you can feast on him, then he will AoE kill support units before they can even attack. So I guess it does depend on situationally when you use Feast. But I think Feast Holdover can be pretty good, or Feast plus Regurgitate Holdover could be pretty good. Very situational though. Anyways, we got 10 energy. That's a lot of energy. 50, 35. Not enough to kill you. But it is enough that we can do a hefty amount of damage up here on this floor, I think, and we can actually tank for our champion too. Dun 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 dun. Slay Rage. Don't put the Morsel Maker. I think you don't play Morsel Maker. Because I really don't want this guy to, you know, kill units and gain rage stacks. So we'll just do this, I guess. Waiting for the Consumer. We got the Consumer! And when we play 2 minions, we'll gain energy. So you come out. You come out. We still need energy? Excuse me? Okay, this is enough, right? Yeah, this is enough. So we'll play the Pyre Chomper. Now we got the energy. Although we could even make him cheaper, but we don't need to. There's our Consumer. Rage. Take some rage. X cost card to use all the energy? Yeah, that would be a good thing to add. I agree. Ugh. You take a damage shield. There's our extra energy. Then we will... Since you sweep, I don't want to play anything else down here. Might as well play you. Oh, you know what? Morsels will live through the sweep, I'm just realizing. We should absolutely be playing them. Even now, because 1 morsel will tank 2 hits. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna play a morsel, which is gonna die, but is tanking both hits, and then we can give this guy another morsel if we want. But we'll let this guy feed for the moment. also ice you. And then honestly, there you go. Now that morsel lives. Well, I mean, we can do it. I want this imp next turn in case the boss has minions, but we're gonna get morsels now. Well, let's kill you. Then we get morsels. I would love it if you had a lot of damage shield, actually. That would be lovely. Should have put you in front. Look, I'm gonna make that mistake a lot. Alright, you know what? Enter. You sweep! You're not making it through the consumer, though. Since you sweep, we can play morsels. There's one. There's one. They're taking 570. That's pretty good. We should play something else and end turn. And just for the hell of it, since we got some pretty good draw here, well, we can have a lot of energy next turn. There you go. Done. Deck is looking decent, but mostly it's just because of a couple really tanky units and the damage shield, which is pretty good. You know, we can make this holdover. Every turn it's 50 damage for free. Plus we get an imp and we get to kill the imp. We got a lot of imps in the deck, it could be worth it, although 50 damage is actually not enough when you consider the damage output of our consumer, but it does still help. But, you know, if we don't take imps on this run, when are we going to? I don't think we need those. Still want to remove cards, still want to upgrade, but we'll make it work. We don't need to upgrade units. We need more capacity, really, so we can play the Morsel Maker. So I think we go if we go left, we can remove cards, but if we go right, we can get 2 artifacts plus a random event. That's too good for me to pass up. And I love the magic power, because now a torch gets kills on a 5 HP unit. That's so good. Friendly units gain +2 on a kill, your power gets more attack. Deal damage when an enemy moves between floors. All good. If we re-roll, though, we won't be able to afford all the options. Let's go here first. I was gonna say we might get money. Heartless is bad, because of lifesteal. When your power kills a unit, restore 5 health? No. So let's take +25 health, and I'll be honest with you, I really want to put it on the consumer to keep him alive for as long as possible. We could also put it on the Crucible Collector, but I think it goes better on the consumer because he's a tank for his own floor. So I think for like 3 pyre health, that's an easy yes. And I don't think we're gonna take a relic. We're just gonna spend on removal, I think. And, you know, I know what I'm removing. Fell. So the icon has a shield on it, so I'm gonna guess this is plus armor. Okay. Is that the secret? Have I learned? You know what I want to do? I want to duplicate my consumer after we take capacity. I just realized that right now, but that's exactly what I want to do. So you have armor. Gain energy on this turn. I want you to live for a turn. You're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. We have 14 energy. You're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. So there's our consumer. If we play 2, we'll gain energy and make him 3 cheaper. So we'll have 4 energy and you will cost 4. So we're gonna play a Tumbra Assault to kill our... No, we can't kill the imp. We need the imp to live. Because I really want to play Crucible here. We might have to stall on playing one of our minions, because I really want to get Crucible Collector out on this floor in particular. We don't need Consumer now, because I think we'll be okay with the one Crucible Collector against Spell. It's really annoying I can't get it out there, but I don't think I can. It's gotta be more important though, right? It's gotta be. It's a frickin' 100 times 290 HP unit, right? The problem is I'm gonna put Crucible Collector and Consumer on the same floor. No, we can't. We can do it. We can do it differently. We can. Yeah, this will work. Okay, I stopped myself and I thought about it. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to start with the imp at the bottom, and we're gonna Tumber Assault. They have armor! You dicks! We could kill our champion to play it. Oh man. They didn't have armor down here. I played him in the wrong spot. Because I was thinking we could Tumber Assault, get a kill, get morsels, play them, then get the energy back to play the Consumer of Crowns. So now I gotta think about this. Because now I can't even play Crucible Collector. I gotta play a Tumber Assault, which means I gotta kill my champion. Yeah, I have to kill my champion in order to play the Consumer. Because I can't kill the Morsel, by the way, because they have damage shield. I'd have to spend the Torch and a Tumber Assault, which costs 2 energy, and I'd only get 3 back from Hell's Banner. So I would have 1 too few energy to play Consumer when I got the energy refund from this. I need to spend 1 energy to gain 3 right now to play him. So this is a tricky situation. But here's the thing. I think it's that important to play the Consumer that you actually sacrifice your champion to get him out. I do. I think it's that important. And then here, we don't have the energy, so we can't even play the Crucible Collector, but you know what? I think that's okay. He's one of the worst heroes. It's all dependent, man. I've had this champion do 700 damage a turn. You know, it all just depends on your situation. Summon, deal 5 damage. I'm perfectly okay with this. Although, are we gonna Umbra Assault? Yes. Play that first. Then we'll play a bunch of morsels. So now the second floor is clear that we can play the Crucible Collector once we draw him again. And I hope we do draw him again. I really do. Shouldn't not have done that, but you're dead anyways. We're just gonna play a bunch of lifesteal on our champ floor, as much as we can. We're gonna play as many morsels as we can, basically everywhere. You're all doing a bunch of damage. I could tank, but I kind of like having extra energy next turn, so let's give you attack, I suppose. There you go. Dun, dun. So by misplaying, I think we cost ourselves a little bit of fire damage. I don't mind, I really don't. Kind of don't want to play the Molting Imp anymore, because I want Eunice to make it up, but it's such a good AoE killer. But we got torches. We got another Molting Imp. So you know what, let's not even play him. We'll play this one and ice him. Now we're doing 170 you. Now you are dead. And we'll buff your attack a little bit more, I guess. I mean, we want him to live as long as possible, huh? I mean, I freaking killed my champion to play him. So Molting Imp. Okay, 2 units are dead, perfect. Let's consume this. Apply Rage 3 to friendly units. I'd like to play it down here. I just don't want to lose too many minions. But, I guess we have to play this here, huh? It's like if I play this, I mean, if I play it, you're doing more damage, and you're probably counteracting the harvest trigger, huh? Yeah, that seems, yeah, now you're getting a kill in the back unit. Love it. What's up? Not worried about you in the least. So we got back to our endless imp, but we don't need it. You know, we have torches that can get kills. I think we're okay in that regard. We do want another stack of lifesteal if we can, but as long as we have tanks, I guess we're okay. Gain energy, ice you. This morsel maker is getting very strong, but it's not the unit I want. So this is our last turn, and we did get Crucible Collector, but next turn is gonna be Final Wave. But nothing really made it up, which I'm super surprised about, honestly. Lovely. Okay, well, we're gonna have just infinite energy next turn. I love the morsel maker eating his own morsels. When you phrase it like that, it is a little sketch. But hey, you know what? Talking about morsels. Here's some morsels. So you're doing 904. If I put you here, you're gonna tank. If I put you here, you're doing more damage. 1151, look, that's, for one unit, that's pretty good. And this should be enough. Yeah, you're dead, okay. Good stuff, end it. We had to kill our champion to make this possible, but we took 6 pyre damage, who cares? Deal 8 damage, apply rage 7. No. 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 This would be pretty good for preserving it so we can actually play our consumer, but I think we can work around the imps. I just did it very improperly. And we will take capacity. Honestly, it's just so that we can play the Crucible Collector correctly with the frickin' morsel maker. Made a bit of a mistake last time. Let's not repeat that mistake. And I honestly do like card removal here. I need to make the deck a little bit thinner. Let's take a look at the artifacts first. Maybe there's something here we want. Ooh, ooh, ooh! It's all so good! I want it all. I want all 3 of these. I do. These are so good. Because the morsel miners are going to start with damage shield. Plus 2 capacity on the middle floor means that we can play more units on one floor. Which means we probably didn't need to take plus capacity, but I didn't know. But conserve energy is so fantastic. So now we can play our imp of +4 energy and actually be able to save it. And we gain energy so quickly with Hell's Banners that we really want expensive cards now. Like really freaking expensive cards would be ideal. So I think I'm actually gonna remove an imp, believe it or not. I'm gonna remove a Shade Splitter. I think we need some more morsel generation, but I think this is okay for now. And you know what? You know what? Give me the 100 champion. You can play consumer first round. Oh, absolutely. Armor, who cares? You gain multi-strike and you have 6 HP, but look, we got tanks. We're fine. Now the hero that does 28 damage kind of sucks, but we'll deal with him. We can totally play consumer at 10. 7 energy, 3 energy when we play 2 units, and energy conserves between turns. This is the most energy we've ever had. So by the way, say hello to the consumer. Say hello to the consumer. Although you're not killing the second unit, you're only killing the first unit. So weirdly enough, we're gonna play Crucible Collector on the bottom. Oh no, your energy, don't worry. And then we're gonna play a consumer above him, so that the consumer gets a kill and then damages the back unit. And then we're gonna play our Hornbreaker, who's going to get a kill on this back unit. So now we're getting kills on everyone. And then if we give you if we give you 1 damage shield, you're not taking any damage, but... Well, no, because you have multi-strike, you will get hit regardless. That's fine. Let's buff you, and let's buff you, and let's buff you. Dun dun dun, dun dun, dun dun dun. It's a Horned Warrior. I really do think you go at the top. Weirdly enough, I need another big tanky unit, but I can always put imps in front of you to kind of keep you safe. Why are you not... Really? I need to hurt you more? That's unexpected. I really thought you were dead. But I think we're just gonna kill the goblin. And if we put you up here, now you're dead next turn. But it's costing me a little bit more than I thought it would. I do not need extra energy. So our Pyre might take literally 1 damage. Actually, Hornbreak can get a kill. But Hornbreak might be better off somewhere else. Like, honestly, I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, what if we... Our champion doesn't even have any kills! No wonder! No wonder he still sucks. He's getting the kill on this turn at least. I'd like to kill both of them, but you can kill him. So the champion's getting 1 kill, getting 40 attack. You have 110 health. You have 110 health, huh? Well, a Molting Imp plus a torch means that our champion gets a kill at the back unit. There you go. So nothing's moving up. A Hornbreak means that nothing's making it up to the Pyre. And we take no damage. You play Entumbra Assault. There's your energy back. The torch is pretty bad. We can play the imp just to play him and just to, you know, tank a few hits. And we might as well try to ice the unit in the back with spells, I guess. Yep. We need draw desperately. Okay, champion's getting another kill. This unit's making it up. They'll die to the Horned Warrior. Let us... We can kill all 3 units here pretty easily, actually. It's gonna be Pyre Chomper and then blow them up. We take 5 extra damage from this, but if I can get 1 morsel that provides lifesteal, I'd be very happy with that. We do 100 damage. You know, I'm actually gonna do this. No lifesteal. Damage shield is still pretty good. I mean, I could prevent myself from taking all the damage. -1. That's fine. Dude, the Horned Warrior at the top is getting no action. We need another unit, but if I can duplicate Horned Warrior, or sorry, Consumer of Crowns, then you put him up here, all of a sudden every floor is set. We have 10 energy, by the way. So I want you next turn, even though the enemies are probably gonna have too much health, so maybe I don't want you next turn, because they're gonna have too much armor. You're gonna die to him. I would really like to put some morsels in front of you, so I think what we're gonna do is, you have damage shield! Well, you know what? There you go. Now we're taking none. Could have done it differently. Whatever. Should have put you in the front to save the damage shield. I gotta remember, this matters. So you're taking 520. It's a pretty garbage floor, so honestly I'm pretty okay with that. But you have multi-strike. It's actually costing us a lot. Luckily, we have so much health that we can survive your multi-strike. We're gonna play you. Kill you. Get more morsels. Play you. Now you're taking 622, which is pretty good. Try to ice you eventually. Put you down there. We got you next turn. I'm not even concerned. But the power of lifesteal, man. All we need to do is kill you. I can get you to 1 HP. 1. All right, this might be a little scarier than I thought. Okay, we need to absorb hits. A morsel will absorb all the hits, I think. And then we'll do another 400 damage. Oh, thank God. I think the champion had like 1 HP. We needed more spells that can target the back line. That 20 armor almost screwed us, but luckily it didn't. I do like important work for the gain energy and draw card, but we don't need the energy, we need the card draw, and this is conditional card draw that doesn't matter because we have the energy anyway, so I think it's actually not worth taking. Trample is pretty good, because trample means our champion can get like 6 kills in a turn. And now our champion is the most extreme damage dealing unit we can possibly ask for. I do think we duplicate the consumer. I think we would be mad not to. Demon units get multi-strike. Are you a demon? You're a demon. All right. Well, I think we'll give you multi-strike. I think that's pretty good. Then we'll duplicate our demon. And we'll take a quick look at these. We need more damage, so I think we will just take more damage on this. I like making this deal more than 10 or 15, because I think some enemy units have like 100 HP or 100 armor. Let's make that better. We will reduce the cost of, I don't know, Umberstone. Permafrost. What do we need permafrost? Nothing. We need holdover and we didn't get it. So we're gonna permafrost, honestly, Hornbreak, so we can get a kill very quickly when we need to. We'll magic power up a torch and make this cost less. We don't need the energy reduction on things, but I'm still taking it because I think it's fun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Damage shield X would be great for Seraph. Yeah, X cost cards would be nice, but we haven't had too many opportunities to take any. In fact, I don't think we had any opportunities to take any. Okay. Homemade Umbra. It kind of is if we can make our champion really kick off. We can kind of do it here. There's no sweep involved, which I like. So we are going to... Okay, well, I know what we're going to do. We're going to Entumber Assault you. Molting Imp down here. Crucible Collector. Morsel Maker. Hornbreaker Prince will go up a floor. He might not get a kill next turn, though. I could put him at the very top. He's more likely to get a kill up there, since I can put units in the second floor to weaken him. So we'll do that, and we'll also dump a couple of morsels, including... You're gonna get lifesteal already. Well, no. Now you're gonna get lifesteal. And we got 2 consumers. They're extremely expensive, but we do have 2 consumers. This is a strange turn. Here's what you do. God, we need you to be quick, actually, so you can get kills on units. You know what? Champion's not getting any kills because he's too freaking slow. All the kills are gonna go to the consumer. But I still think you do this. You're gonna get 1 kill. Then you play this guy for energy. Then you can play Trample. You try to make the Hornbreaker Prince do a little bit more damage on that, then you get some extra energy, because why not? Dun, 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 dun. Our collector died! I thought he was gonna be okay! Oh no! I mean, we have the consumers. I really thought we were like 100% A-okay on this one. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're gonna have to change our handling of the situation here. We're gonna try to put a consumer on the bottom floor now, I think. Well, no, we could put a Horned Warrior down here. That's not good, but we do so much damage, I think it's actually okay. Damage shield. We need to torch you. You guys are making it up. Oh my god, you're gonna do so much damage. Because everything's dying down here, I'd prefer that not to be the case. Now, if we put you here, you're gonna feast and do a bunch of damage. I think we put the Horned Warrior down here, and we turn them into the tank of the floor, maybe? We don't need the energy, so we can put you here to tank damage. That was a horrendous mistake. And what have I been saying? I make it here and then I make horrible mistakes that get me killed. It happens every single time without fail. So I think what we're gonna do is torch you, kill you. Honestly, like if the lower floor dies, it's not that bad. I really wish it wouldn't die, but you know, if it's gonna happen, it's kind of just gonna happen. Okay, I need freaking... I mean, damage shield is also pretty good. Didn't think I could keep you alive, but at the very least, we're gaining a little bit of eating on the morsel maker now. You need your second consumer? Oh yes! Luckily the top floor kicks ass, and we're gonna get a lot of slay triggers, I think. Oh yeah, we're gonna get at least one here, I hope. It's actually hard to get slay triggers because I need these units to all live to get the slay triggers. So it's like I need to create morsel copies on this floor, weirdly enough. You do pretty well here. Then I think what we want to do is just ice one of you. I got a plan. We're gonna create morsels up here and we're gonna duplicate them so that our champion gets like 4 kills, I hope. Because you're gonna get 1, 2, 3 kills. The champion's gonna get 1 and do damage to the boss, but I don't want to take 64 damage. So what we're gonna do is give you just like an infinite amount of health, essentially. It seems like that worked pretty well. You know what? I'm scared, so I'm damaging Seraph. So we got 2 kills there. So our champion is currently doing 200 damage. Pretty good. We're doing 500 damage a turn. All we need is a bunch of damage shield or lifesteal, and we're okay on that floor. And we're building back towards a consumer. All we need is that consumer to come back, and we're set. Gain energy. We have 16 freaking energy. My god. Damage shield. Exactly what I want. Exactly. So 1, 2. This is also perfect. Our champion's gonna get multiple kills here. So what we want is the damage shield morsel. Every unit's dying on that floor. Units do not make it past our floors. You know, that much should be obvious. Nothing is making it up. If only I could make that Shroud Splitter holdover, that'd be even better. And there's our consumer, so now everything is like perfectly fine. In fact, we can play him down here and give him morsels every turn. That feels like it's pretty good. So let's do that. Here you go, consumer, get fed. Although it's hard to play around with this floor with the consumer there. We might want to consider playing him up here so we can still like interact with the morsels, but I still think you play him down here. I do want the champion to get kills, but we're getting close to final attack. I think it might be like 2 turns away. And I mean, we're gonna get multiple kills with our champion anyways before that point. And our champion's getting real freaking tanky. Again, all we need is damage shield on our consumer and we're freaking set. We're in the money. So let's see how good of a damage shield consumer we can get at the top. I mean, that's pretty good. I think we're going to ice you to protect the damage shield stacks. Slay? Nope. We're gonna add a lot of morsels to our deck, but we screwed up an entire floor. There's not much we can do about that. Well, there's not much we can do about it now. So there's our final attack. A little earlier than I had anticipated, but that's still okay. You are going to 105. 1, 2, 3. Our champion is getting 2 kills, so we're not gonna change that. We are gonna change the bottom floor, which means that you're gonna die, you're gonna die. You're taking 400 damage, which is pretty good. And this is on a mistake. You're taking 400 damage. Our top floor is gonna do 500 a turn. Sorry, it's gonna do 700 a turn. I hope you're prepared. Are you prepared? Lifesteal. Literally exactly what I want. Now, can I get another lifesteal? I'll be honest, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ice my own imp. We did not get another lifesteal. However, we're still gonna play this lifesteal, and we're gonna play this health morsel. And good luck, morsel. All right, here we go. You're dead. Look at the margin of error on this, though. Consumer of Crowns is dying, the champion is living. That's our margin of error on this one. Now, luckily, we did get a Shroud Mitosis, so we can, you know, double up on some morsels here, but it doesn't change too much, does it? But our champion doing 500 damage a turn meant we didn't need to live for long. Oh my god, after such a horrifyingly bad mistake, to come out with a victory feels good. However, I make the same types of mistakes every freaking time I get to Seraph. I gotta write a post-it note down and put it next to my monitor. Hey, you're on the Seraph fight, question mark? Don't mess up. Jesus. Got a couple more gold cards, another rank 25 victory, and we didn't have this victory yet, so it's a new one. And the only one we're missing is Melting Umbra. Oh god, Melting Umbra. We'll do it. We'll do it one day. We'll do it. I hate it, but we'll do it one day. Good run, though. I enjoyed that one. It's the first time I've ever made a Consumer of Crowns really work, so I'm glad for that. Pro tip, don't be bad. I'll try not to be bad. But yeah, I mean, this run had a ton of energy on it, so we were able to play the consumers even without imps out, which was kind of crazy. Really missed, you know, out on playing the second consumer, but we didn't have the energy when we drew them both at the same turn. But yeah, I feel really bad about letting Crucible Collector die. If Crucible Collector lived, we would have had... Like, if I had not misplayed, we would have had, like, an extra 1,000... No, actually, hold on. We would have had, like, an extra 500 damage on the boss, I think. Because Crucible Collector against Seraph, 40 base damage is not enough to really punch through. And there wasn't capacity behind them for the Consumer of Crowns. So I guess we would have had, like, an extra, 500 damage, maybe. Impressive flavor text. How come it doesn't show? I guess if I go to the logbook, it'll show up. All right, impressive flavor text. I'll do it. It's a spell. It costs 0. Important work. Imp in a box. It is Hellhorned. Does it cost 1? Does it cost 2? No. Imp in a box. Impressive. Some imps eat pyre, while pyre tasty. Pyre not endless. Hungry imps then eaten by pyre, and life continues. Exit from Hell's Horns by Grr One Horn on pyre eating etiquette. So don't hit your pyre. It's kind of what they're saying there. Get me back to the main menu. I'm going to outro here. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch if you want to go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.